Blessings and good evening. Tonight, once again, we come to practice together. You could say that when we practice meditation, we are getting to understand our minds and how they work. We see both the good and the bad, meaning the negative states of mind which we dwell upon and let our minds get lost in, but also the positive experiences of mind that we cultivate as well. The more we practice mindfulness and awareness, self-awareness, then we're trying to bring our attention inwards to change ourselves as opposed to trying to change others. Normally speaking, we get involved with how others are and how that affects us. We tend to point finger at other people and saying that that's the cause of my suffering. This can also lead to a fault-finding mind. This person is like that, this other person is like this, and we feel agitated by what we see, what we hear, and find it very impactful. Luang Por Chah gave a very good teaching, and it was very simple, just one sentence. It says, look at your own mind 90% of the time and look at what others are doing 10% of the time. This can be something that maybe we've never actually put into practice before. But as we practice more meditation and self-awareness, we see that when we change our mind, or we look after our minds, then we can be the point of change or improvement. It's very difficult to change anyone else or external circumstances, but we can make change in our own minds in how we approach others or approach circumstances. And the strength of mindfulness that we're cultivating through meditation and self-awareness then becomes our resource, our tool to steer ourselves through life and all its challenges. So just dwelling on that thought, how do I look at my mind 90% of the time and look at others just 10% of the time? Now, he went on to explain that looking externally, we see, watch and observe what others are doing so that we know that we're doing the right thing at the right time, that we've got a sense of awareness of appropriateness, or learning maybe what to do, what not to do. But then the other 90% of the time, bringing one's attention to what's happening, what am I doing with my mind? And you'll find that balance of attention, both externally and internally, helps one to improve oneself. We call it mental cultivation, cultivating our minds in a good direction. It will lead to less of a critical mind, less suffering, and more wisdom and understanding of how our minds are and how others' minds are as well. Because we're all very similar makeup of greed, hatred and delusion, of varying degrees of strength, intensity of the three major defilements. So when you understand your mind, then you can understand others. So you feel less disappointed, upset, concerned what others say or do, because we have an understanding of what is right, what is wrong, what is correct, what is incorrect, what leads to good karma, what leads to unwholesome karma, what is the direction of Dhamma and what is not. And this all comes back to what we're doing right here and now, cultivating our practice of meditation, bringing our mindfulness back to the present moment, abandoning unwholesome thoughts, and focusing as best we can on our meditation object as the anchor of our awareness this time. So we can now continue practicing together for the next period of time.